This time, we will simulate a high spine hit. The white sheet in the back collects the debris for us, and we will analyze what you will find at the point of strike. Hello my friends, my name is Steffen Foullon. Welcome to the Norma Academy and welcome to the second episode of the second season, Shot Strike Analysis. This time we will simulate a high spine hit. The white sheet in the back collects the debris for us and we will analyze what you will find at the point of strike. We are at the point of strike. The safest sign of an upper spine hit are those long black feathers, is what we call them at the wild boar. The feathers are the long black hairs at the top of the spine or at the top of the wild boar. Very distinctive. And if we compare a feather to the regular length of the wild boar hair, you can automatically tell the difference. That's regular hair and these are feathers. So if you find those really long ones, you can be sure that the upper part of the body was hit. Here as well. Upper spine hits are unfortunately very common. What I do to prevent these type of hits is that right before I pull the trigger, I really assure myself of the anatomy of a wild boar and how the spine is formed on the animal. It's very misleading. The feathers are giving you a wrong picture of where the body actually stops. They are making the boar look much bigger than they actually are. So what I do before I pull the trigger, I try to remember this, where the spinal cord goes and how high the vertebrae actually come up, and on top we have the feathers. So I make sure that I aim low enough to hit the lung and heart area. That's my method to prevent those type of hits. An upper spine hit creates a shock wave. This shock wave arrives at the spinal cord and the wild boar loses its conscious, so it drops on the spot, but they are not dead. This can take between 10 and 60 seconds where the wild boar seems to be dead but it's not. So be very suspicious if you see a wild boar dropping on the spot. What I do if this happens, I repeat another round into the rifle and I stay on the target, and as soon as I feel the boar comes back to life, which usually happens is they try to get up. They cannot because, well, the shockwave of the spinal cord was very intense, I guess. So the legs are not functioning as they were used to. If you seeing an animal starting to move again, take a second shot. This is absolutely crucial, and at this point it's not about saving meat, it's about saving the animal for a devastating chase after it got up. Because as soon as the boar got up, it runs as fast as it has never been hit before. Because as soon as the boar gets up, they will run fast and they will run far. And this is one of the toughest hunts for wild boars I ever did with a dog handler. If the upper spine is hit, you thought you're safe, okay, animal is down, maybe concentrate on another one in the group. That's the biggest mistake you can make. Stay on target If the wild boar moves again, take a second shot. So let's talk about the sound it makes if you hit the upper spine. I wouldn't say that there's a very distinctive sound. This can be way too misleading. I think that the background, the bullet stop, is louder than the actual hit on the spine. You know, it's, if you hear something, it most likely be a little bit high pitched. So again, not that desired drum and bass sound you hear when you penetrate the chest area. So I wouldn't concentrate on the sound. The most distinctive sign is that the boar drops on the spot. So what now? Our boar is gone. We found the feathers and we found a certain amount of blood at the spot where the boar collapsed. We need to call a dog handler with a strong and fast dog. This will be one of your toughest missions to retrieve this wild boar. They are fast on their feet and they will go far. So it doesn't make any sense at all to do this by your own. As soon as you find those signs at the point of strike, make sure to call the right person that will help you with this mission. And one last thing I would like to mention is that the wild boar we use in this short strike seminar has a very tragic story behind it. We found it on my hunting ground, starved to death, because it had a zip tie around the snout. It's very important that you take everything with you out of the woods. Leave nothing but footprints. Thank you. And that's it. That was the second episode of the Short Strike Seminar. Guys, if you like videos like this, please consider subscribing to the Norma YouTube channel. Give this video a like and write something in the comments. This helps us to produce videos like this for you, so stay safe and keep on hunting.